YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another video on the channel. EA have just released a new Road to the World Cup Walker Zimmerman card. So what we're going to be doing today is an SBC player review to see whether or not the card is worth your grind, your time, and your coins. If you guys do enjoy these kinds of videos, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment down below what you guys think about the new Zimmerman card. And then also consider subscribing to the channel as we are on the road to 300 subscribers. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the review. Walker Zimmerman, 85 rated center back for the Road to the World Cup card. It costs roughly around 12 to 15,000 coins to complete. It's an 82 rated team with 284 rated cards. Medium high work rates is good for a center back. 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, not the greatest. But for a center back, it's not that big of a deal. No alternative positions for the card either. And then if we look at his attribute details in a bit more detail, we can see the three main stats, which are 79 pace, 84 defending, and 88 physical. Some may argue that also passing and dribbling are a big deal as well, which it is for a center back. But if we look at his passing, it is 65, but he has 82 short pass and 80 long pass, so still pretty decent for a center back. And then for his 68 dribbling, agility and a balance a bit low, but he still does have 89 reactions and 90 composure, which is decent. 84 defending, fantastic. 88 physical, again fantastic, and 79 pace is pretty decent. I went ahead and threw on a anchor chemistry style just to bump up the pace, defending, and physical a bit more. You can definitely put on a chemistry style that's going to also bump up his passing and dribbling, because those are also key stats that you can bump up if you would like. And then if we go ahead and look at his player traits, guys, he does have the leadership trait, which is just going to add a bit of spice to the card. And then this is the team that we're going to be using in today's video, guys. It is a 4-1-2-1-2 wide. We have Courtois in goal, Simikan at right back. We're pairing Zimmerman with Blanc at center backs. We have left back Mendy, Chouameni as center defensive mid, Insigne left mid, Alawaya Rain at right mid, Cam, Clinton Dempsey, and then our two strikers are going to be Tim Cahill and Gonzalo Higuain. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and see what this card can do in a game or two of Division Rivals. Come on. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, jumping into our first game of Division Rivals, where we come up against a very, very good team. Ricardo Carvalho, De Bruyne, Emilio Butragueno, Johan Cruyff, Salah, Neymar. Some really good cards, and a very big test for Zimmerman's card. It's quite difficult to record, guys, basically highlights for a center back. So I'm going to be showing both the goals and some of the highlights that he does have. Right here, he attempts to intercept the ball, but not the greatest of interceptions, and my opponent does end up making it 1-0. Right here, a bit of a block between Zimmerman and Courtois as well, but it's not enough, and we start off the game 2-0 down very early on. But that's just me getting used to the card, me getting used to the new team, so I wasn't too worried about it. As you can see right here, a nice little piece of play, and we do make it 2-1. But I want to start off the video, guys, by talking about basically the pros and cons of the Zimmerman card that I noticed in the game of Division Rivals that we did end up playing. And the first pro that we do have is his tackling. His tackling is really good, as you can see right there. A mistake on the pass, but his tackle was still pretty good nonetheless. Stand tackle, slide tackle, both tackling is very strong with the Zimmerman card, and I'm pretty sure it's in the 80s if I'm not mistaken. It could be a mistake, but really good tackling nonetheless. And then another good pro that he does have is his pace. He's not the slowest of center backs. He's also not the quickest, but his pace is still pretty good. His acceleration is a bit iffy, but his pace, once he does get going, he can definitely get back and defend if he does find himself out of position. And then his last pro is definitely his physicality, a very strong center back. You know, he does have that big stocky build, so he can easily push off some players off of the ball. So that is a huge plus, especially for a center back of his category. And then some of the cons that I did experience with the card, guys, is his agility and balance. We did state it in the beginning of the video, where his agility, I do believe, is in the 60s, and then his balance in the 50s, or vice versa. You can definitely tell with the card that his agility and balance is a bit low. He does turn a bit like a bus, if I'm not mistaken, but he still does get going. As you can see right here, we do take the ball from our opponent and does make around a 60-yard run, which was really nice to see. Right here is a bit of an example of that agility and balance. As you can see, Johan Cruyff does turn fairly quickly. Zimmerman does tag along with him, but as you can see, Johan Cruyff did still end up getting the shot off. A beautiful pass right there by Zimmerman into Alawaya Rain. So his passing is also another key part to his game. He only has 65 passing, but it doesn't seem like that in game. 82 short pass and 80 long pass, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, guys, now we come up to say what is the rating of the card. I'm going to go ahead and give the card an 8 out of 10 rating, just because it is, for the price that he is, around 12,000 coins. The SBC does require an 82 rated team with 284 rated cards, so pretty cheap. So I'm going to go ahead and give the card an 8 out of 10 rating. He's not the craziest ugliest of center backs, but for his price, he is very, very good. As you guys can see in the 82nd minute right here, he does put on Erling Haaland, and Zimmerman does end up catching him, and he does make a very good tackle, and we are going to carry the ball with him a few more yards before we fake the pass and we retain possession with a few more passes with the team. In the 85th minute right here, we have Gonzalo Higuain running down the line, and then a fantastic chip to make it 6-4, and that is enough for my opponent to go ahead and rage quit the game. So my final thoughts, guys, on Walker Zimmerman: it's a fun card, it's a different card, 85 rated center back for the MLS. If you run an MLS team, it's definitely worth it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Road to the World Cup Walker Zimmerman card in a game of division rivals. For a total of 15,000 coins, guys, he's a pretty decent center back. Good pace, good defending, and good physical. His passing is also pretty decent. It's a fun card to use. It's a different card. If you guys did enjoy today's video, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment down below whether or not you guys are going to be completing the SBC, and then also consider subscribing to the channel as we are on the road to 300 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another video very, very soon. Peace.